It's concerning that the Islam brought by the Mahdi will be far purer than that which we have today. How are we to guarantee that we will recognize it? We must educate ourselves, study the Quran in such a way that we are fully aware of the great religion brought by the Prophet, peace be upon him. If it does differ from various cultural traditions we have picked up and interspersed within Islam, would we deny our own Imam? We have to ask ourselves, do we hold steadfast to tradition or pure Islam?
Shalom, assalamu alaikum. So this video here will be for Enoch again, because of whenever I am involved to trying to teach something, all these cats are coming in my house. I like moving. I see that in my camera. I see my cats is coming in. All right, so he wanted to know this word face, and you wrote down the wrong thing. That's why our communication was wrong, because you said one word and wrote down the concordance word of the wrong thing. And you wanted to know what face meant when it says that Allah, spirit, hovered or moved across the face of the waters with his waters. I'll explain to you this, and way better. I explained this way better than any sheikh, Sayyid, Imam, Ayatollah. Who's your greatest leaders on Sunni and Shia side? Who's better? And for the Christian, Reverend, Priest, Jews, Kohen, preacher, man, so on and so forth. Anyway, face is an image, but it is also, it can be something that is unseen. In the manner that there is these layers of light, and in some spectrum you can see and not see, so on and so forth, along through the spectrum of whatever it is that Allah has granted you to be aware of. Sometimes when you get older, your eyes go bad, and even in the physical of what you're supposed to be able to see, you can't even see. And you can't hear. You get older, and then all that gets decrepit. So even within our own spectrum of what we think that we are alive and living in, deteriorates on us as well. Maybe there's a special light that we get to go to later after all this. And that's the seventh. Anyway, let me get on to the face and the waters. That's what you wanted to know. What is the meaning of this? Now, waters is not the water liquid that you're talking about, rivers, oceans, streams. That all is created in the creation later. But this face is for you to get an understanding that Allah, who is unseen, speaks, and when He that is unseen, even though that which is not seen doesn't mean it's not there, right? It's unseen. This face, this movement of the Spirit moving across the waters, is that which is the unseen. Out of nothing, Allah creates things. So this to give you a reference of what is the face of the water. The waters have a face. Well, what is the waters? Well, the water is that which is there, but it is thought right now. Something is present in this stuff. Remember, I had spoken in that one video. There's something that is there, always been around. You're just unaware of it, and this thing is called truth, or wisdom, or counsel, or understanding. So like Yeshua, Jesus, Isa, is given these spirits as well. If you read Isaiah, so on and so forth, you'll see that he has these 7 spirits: counsel, wisdom, understanding. You know, you go look for yourself. We're talking about this. Sometimes I don't feel like getting deep into things because my shoulder bothers me a lot. Face, waters, truth. So this is so we understand that Allah is moving. That it's a truth. And so it says that this is what has happened. Do you believe that what is written, the way that it is written for your babbled tongue? Remember, your tongue is babbled. God confused it. So anything that people write is coming from something that God clearly has spoken from the beginning. Yours is a babbled tongue. Confusion, right? So the face and the waters, there's this truth, there's this counsel, that we have the understanding in our spirit that this is what Allah says is what He did. This is what He did. He's not a liar. He is truth. This is what He says He did. And He moved across that. See, it's hard for you to understand because you're not Allah. But at one moment, the Spirit moving and that which is unseen being there with the Spirit of truth, which is going to later be there with this woman named Miriam, because it's Allah's. All of this is planned by the unseen. Okay, Allah, the Spirit, it's all planned. He planned it along with truth, would you want to say no? Oh, he has a companion. You're just not aware. You think a companion is like girl with long hair and you get to have sex and sexy. That's your kind of companion. Allah is not like a man. Allah isn't even like Yeshua. Yeshua is made for Allah later with the Spirit of truth in that season and realm. Boy, I bubble you out. I go all over for you to understand the great truth. But my head hurts when I think of too much of it. There's only one thing we need to do. But anyway, so of this space and waters, there's this truth that is there, always is there. And this is the companion, the wisdom. Allah did not create from nothing, from the unseen, everything without life. Who's his companion? Obviously, because this is found later in a virgin, in Mary. And then later it will be found given as a comforter that is a guide that will guide you to all truths. So this could be that, this, what I'm trying to explain to you is this Spirit very well could have been when Elijah rose. It was there. Cyrus, who was an anointed, it could have been on him. All the prophets, all of them. Muhammad himself was guided by this spirit of truth. It's the comforter, the companion of Allah himself, because you can't go to Allah as is. You can go with truth and look for wisdom and understanding and stuff like this, but you can't be. You're a sinner. You can't be in front of the Father in that manner. So it's like, in the manner of a flesh, the father of your household, he's the boss man, and then you have your mother, and then you have you. Who do you want to maybe give you a action for doing wrong? Mother or father? Father going to be very harsh. Mother maybe law, justice, and mercy, maybe. But father, you go to father, you get all what you get. So in the spirit of counsel, truth, understanding, compassion, these type of things are found within this companion that is always was with God, because it's you later understand that they're one. So the three, when you want to talk about 313, the companions, it's not really companions. Companions will be all of you who understand and believe what I'm teaching about. What does the 313 mean? And then you'll understand that those that understand, when I say there are three spirits, and there are three flesh vessels, but only one God, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah, whatever your religions give your God in your babbled tongue, because you're not in the unseen. I'm in the unseen world. You're in the world, you try to go to your dead man grave. So, all of you who believe and understand what I am teaching in this manner will understand. So the first spirit, we understand, that's the Father. That's where all things coming from. The second spirit is going to be found in the truth, the companion, or the thing that's always with Allah. It is part of Allah. It is with, just like Hawa was part of Adam. To make man in our image and likeness. So you understand that this is the unseen doing this, image and likeness of that. Now the waters are everything that when these two things, like man and woman, then you have a baby. When these spirits here, the Father and the truth, Allah and the wisdom, understanding, and they decide to move. The waters is everything that when they do that, it boom, light, boom. And the Father spoke and said, let there be light. And then from this light, which is their word, their seed, in a manner like your seed is you have a baby daughter, you have a baby son, that's your seed. Their seed is light, and from light, flesh gets made. Now we're going to go, there was three vessels of flesh. So, the three spirits reside within the three flesh vessels. Now, these vessels are prophets, or prophetesses, because women also, prophetess, how do you spell it? That's prophets, prophetess, so we'll just put this in parentheses like that to make sure that we have both male and female attributes of that, because God is blessing and giving to all His children. Understanding all His children are only those who contain the face, the waters, the truth, that beginning image, in the manner of what you will later become, not now. So when you're moving across the face of the waters, not now, it's unseen. But later when it is done, the work is done, boom, now we see you. die. Okay, so the three spirits go into three vessels. These vessels of the truth, we know the truth goes into the prophets, prophetesses, including the virgin. The other spirit we know goes into what? Isa himself, Jesus himself, because that's a spoken instead, like I've spoken in an earlier one, is Jesus as well. And the same name meaning it's Yodabo Congress, Muslim. Then we can go in with the Hindu, right? ISSA. And the Buddhist up there at the Shaolin Temple, Jesus was there. So the prophetess, they get it. Isa gets it. Now these are separate flesh, understand? So we're talking three separate spirits: Father, Mother, Child. Three separate spirits, but these are one. These are the one. These are one Muslim. One. You understand what I just said? Like Adam, he had Eve. He didn't know it until God had to do it, and then God showed him what he had done, and he's like, you know, crazy truth. So one, but these one are separate in that manner of the unseen. See how the one is in between? 3, 1, 3. They're one. The three is the three flesh vessels: prophetess, prophets, Isa himself, and now, great for you, wonderful for us, because the Comforter will be given to whom? His children, or those who are in his likeness and image. And who are you supposed to be and acting like? That's right, Isa, who was spoken from the beginning. So he wasn't created like from blood clots and all the other things like he was. No, he's different. He is straight from the truth and the Creator. He is one with them. He gets all power and glory and authority. That's why Magi, all of them, they gave homage in gold and silver, frankincense, all that. They get paid zakat. All of it, you understand. You better not get confused anymore, Muslim. You'll be a kafir, not a mu'min. You want to be a mu'min, you have to understand this. You don't understand this, you don't have the seal of God, you don't have the mark of God now, you don't have the understanding, the number. You're not numbered with the children of God. You're not numbered amongst them. You must be taking the other number, the mark of the beast. You're following the Shah way and his scripture readings and doctrinations and lies and deceit and things like that, which are in the world, prospering and profiting everything else that you're seeing around you. The truth road is still here. And his children that have accepted. The main thing is, after all this, you get to understand the curse that fell upon man, and the sin is death. But we, in order to get saved, to be resurrected, to go to paradise, to be back with this, his children get a comforter, and they are called his children because they are the ones that believe in the sacrifice, the salvation, the salvation, the plan, the work, salvation of the Most High God. And you see it in this number here, because when you look at it, you see his plan. This is his plan. His three spirits going to do three things with flesh vessels in different seasons. We don't have any idea because it's spread out throughout all. It's like a big plan. Or to us, it's a big plan because, we only live 120 years. And this has been going on. Look at his plan been going on, and it's getting to the very end now. It's getting to the end of the plan, right? But this is what gets there. And now it goes into another vessel to complete the 1, 2, 3. And that's us. So one gets some truth. A prophet rises, gets some truth, and tells other people hear have faith, they believe, they become. Now we is like one family. One. You understand, Muslim? I just wanted you to get, so I could show you this along with what this word meant. Face, waters, truth, and how I just gave you in the living. Even I watch my video to try to see if I can beat my own self. But oh no, man. I said, who is that guy they're teaching? Because that's crazy to me. I get crazy when people get on a video and they get my mind off on something else. I am completely, what? Now you messed me all up. What is going on? So I try to explain to people what this teaching is not. I don't have no clue. I just learned this. All right. It's. I don't have no idea where it came from. Well, I do. I know where it came from. A lot. Okay. I'm just telling you, it's not like. It's a gift. You know, like. Some people are good at this, some people are good at that, some people do. It's like, and it's not like I had it when I was younger. Well, I was a seeker all the time. I always had my candle was lit. Has always stayed lit from the day I seeked to go find God. I've always kept my candle lit. And my candle has never gone out because I myself get oil directly from Him. His word. So you have to also understand that when these two things came together and they spoke the word, this word that's life, this word became, so that spirit, this became a vessel of flesh, which is word, and that's proven in Miriam, like I said. So that is what I was talking about. So for the guy that I got upset with, I did not understand. You were saying some other things that the word Allah, A-L-A-H, you said this, but then you had another thing, you said with his face, so you was getting way off in all sorts of kinds of tangents and different things where I did not understand what you were saying to me. And I guess, well, everybody watching, even when I watch it, I'm like, whoa, what was I getting mad about? I was, but for people to understand this is the real me maybe is like that. I don't want to be bothered, and then this aspect of me is what is in me, but I don't really tell people, or I don't want I don't know. Here it is. You want to be like this. You want to be one of my companions. That's what they say. And they're in the Muslim way. They're saying that because who's really like? I have no friends. I always have nobody's around me, and I don't want nobody to come around me. You know, in that manner. I don't even have wife and children yet. You know, I didn't have all this other craziness. Because people will be wanting the true word of God, you know, because once they understand that I know, then look, they're beating down my door. And that manner, because I am who I am, because I get confused with people. Look, I get angry at people, and I don't like to be in that manner or to appear as if I got mad because it was because there was no understanding. He wanted to know about this word, and saying this word, they did not, and then finally I understood maybe this is what he's looking for, and then I explained this, along with it, to give you a bonus dessert, you know, extra bread for you, extra manna, extra ma'at, M-A-A-T for the Egyptian, so that's what that is. So to be my companion is not fleshly. Not fleshly. It is spiritually, because you know the truth now. So you are, and it's not that you are following even me. You're following the only priest, the the original image that God and His Virgin in His plan decide He's going to have His salvation. To save all of that which He spoke and separate light from darkness and save that which would He want. You understand? It's all His. It's all, everything is His. It's His birth. It's all about His thing that He's doing, not yours and your religions and what you're telling each other and everything. It's not even about you, man. You're just a vessel. It's about truth, man. That's what it really boils down to, Muslim and Christian truth. I mean, it's not even about you. Who cares who has it or who doesn't have it or what? It's not even about you. You're meaningless in this story. It's God's story. It's His work. It's His stuff, man. You're meaningless in it. He can, if He wants, He make children out of stones and put the spirit of this that you're supposed to get. He'll put it in something else then if you don't want it. That's what they're telling you in the Quran. When you read it, it says we gave the book to them, but they rejected it, so we go with someone else. Whoever, if you deny it, you don't want it, we'll raise up a whole new people then. It don't matter. You ain't nothing. Your flesh, your word, your religion, all of it is meaningless to the spirit. Fucking shirt shit. It's Constantinople and his fucking cross shit, and it's Istanbul and they're fucking, we build up walls, don't have no friends, don't be friends with Christians, and they adding that in the Quran. You can clearly see how when they put that shit in there and everything, how that's all Abu Bakr during their caliphate wars with the Crusaders and all the other battles that they're all having in their shark ass dead man fuck you graves, killing in the name of God when the commandment says thou shalt not. Kafir lying motherfuckers. You can see it in history. And within history, they can come across me and you see this stuff that this guy starts talking people about, and all of a sudden it's like, what? Holy smokes. That dude's right. And you know I'm right. I mean, I'm not trying to brag. I know I'm right. And I can say, yeah, that's right, because I know who told me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know who told me. He's greater than I am. I'm not.
I will break your cross.
He is way, like, dude.
I will break your cross, smash your wall.
You'll be going after him when I'm gone. I'm gone.
Break your cross, smash your
But
break.
what else, Muslim? What do you want me to teach you about now? I can get deep, even like I said, if you want in the Quran, but I don't hear no Muslim ever asking me about it. You know, more it's weird. It's very weird because most Muslims are asking me more because of the type of things that I'm doing and saying. They asking me more of what I would say is more of the Christian philosophies of things, wanting to know about words and stuff like that. And that to me, that's Christianity type stuff. But the Muslims are doing it. And I'm like, fuck, that's odd. I can talk about your stuff and make your stuff fit in with this as well. But it will be in that manner like I teach you, Moses didn't turn 6 in the snakes. You guys got your books all confused. And you're getting that same story, obviously, from somebody, because all three of you got it. Who'd you get it from? Oh, Shaitan? Okay. First Allah says, I don't deceive and I don't do this and I don't like witchcraft and I don't like that, but then you're going to write a book that says, look, Allah is practicing witchcraft. No. You just don't know the truths and the meanings of things. You're way off the path. You got to get back on the straight path before Isa comes, because when Isa comes, well, it don't matter. It don't matter what name you call yourself or what you've said in his name or all. It don't matter for any of you. See, you guys are saying, oh, the Christian go around, oh, the Muslim gonna get it when Jesus come back. Muslims saying, oh, the Christian gonna get it when Jesus come back. I'm Imam Al-Mahdi, and I'm telling you, y'all gonna get it when Jesus comes back. Isa comes back. With Maryam, the virgin, call him when Yeshua come back. You motherfuckers is in trouble if you ain't got the seal of God on your forehead. Instead, you got the word Kafar on your head, following all the hocus pocus, deception, lies, and Hollywood bullshit. You're in big shit, man.
Constantinople. Break your cross and smash your wall. I will break your cross and smash your wall. I will break your cross and smash your wall. Break your cross and smash your wall. Break, 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 break. Israel. Benny Israel, Israel. Benny Israel, Israel. Benny Israel, Israel. Benny Israel.